And we should be seeing, yeah. So we are seeing, at least we're on Twitch now. And also we're on YouTube. Gonna send that, gonna pin that. All right. That is pretty cool. Gonna send a message. All right, we are streaming and we kind of have started already. Let's see, let me send my friend a message. All right. Oh, excuse me, my voice broke. Let's see, I got a few systems checked out. There are like 4 of them, and I kind of want to use Spanch to create that route, but somehow it doesn't really work for me. Firefox. Hey, welcome to the stream, stranger. Let me try Safari. Yes, Safari. Yes, I am doing this stream and playing this game on a Mac. Alright, I don't see a way that I can get a route from Spanch. Let's just do it manually then. I was looking at this particular system, right? Let's have a look at the system map and see if any of these planets have rings. Nope, no rings, just perfectly normal, no rings, metal and high metal content planet. This system is pretty nice. This system has like 45 slots to build like starports or planetary things and whatnot. Really cool. Let me just send... Actually, let me get a screenshot of this. Send it to my ChatGPT. So this is what it looks like in system map. The other thing is I kind of... Let's see, that's one of the stars. Let's go into hyperdrive. The game is not that loud, isn't it? Let me double check in OBS. The game is not that loud. Let's boost it up. Oh, right. I think I have changed the audio settings. That's why it's not that loud. Now it should be better. Let me double check. Yeah, seems so. All right. Let's see. I kind of want to see, right? Throttle down. And that's one of the stars. Where are the other ones? That's the other one. There are 3 stars in this whole system. But it seems that I can only see... Oh, the other one is really like far away, isn't it? It's over there. Right. So this is a tri-star system. And this has been a system that I was looking at, but now I want to go visit some other systems. Let me see. This is the next system that I want to go to. It's a bit far away. It's 150, almost 160 light years away. But with a Caspian, we should be able to arrive there pretty easily. But going back to, this is where Project SimStar is. And A4-0, is that the other one that I'm visiting? Nope. All right, let's go. Let's head over there and scan the system and have a look. Have a feel of the system. While we are doing the jump, let me have a look at what ChatGPT said. Right, triple star system, extremely compact inner system. The entire A cluster is packed around the arrival star. That's why you were seeing those 12 to 30 light second distances. And that is very convenient for actual gameplay. Um, 45 construction sites, still one of the strongest practical metrics we have seen, but there's no gas giants, not visible part of the map, no obvious ring icons, and it's a T-Tauri stars. This is the biggest strike against it aesthetically for ChatGPT, because it says they aren't ugly exactly, but they don't give that classic settled home system feeling that a nice KGF star does. Specifically, I don't quite understand why ChatGPT says what it says about the T-Tauri tri-star system.
Frameshift drive charging.
Let me see. Going to OBS actually. Right.
Ready to engage.
One thing I found out about Stream Deck is that if you copy a folder over, it's not a reference. It's a what would you call it? This is a bit hard to explain, but if you think about it as if it is a programming language, if you copy a folder in Stream Deck software, I think we're almost there. When you copy it, it's a straight up static copy. It's not a reference. And if you update the original folder later on, those updates wouldn't be in that copied folder. Anyway, I'm blabbering. Hey people, nice to have you here. Feel free to lurk, or if you want to say hi, feel free to say hi too. We're just traveling around the systems and then trying to figure out where do we want to be to plot down our dodecahedron. I think that's, oh, it's just called a dodec actually. And this is the first system we want to visit. C2-9. Yep, that's the one. And let's give it a honk. We have discovered 15 bodies. C2-9, there are 15 bodies. Yep. It's a T-Tauri star again. Is it? It is a T-Tauri star. T-Tauri stars are very young stars which are in the process of gravitational construction. Let's see. And does that mean something specifically? Let's see. If we get rid of the filters, we see there's a few planets, but most of those are unemployed, and then that's just the nearby systems. All right, let's see. At least there's one right in front of us. We can use our FSS. And my good friend V, he was asking, like, how do you use this thing? Oh, there is a nice gas giant. How far is it? Location, Earth mass, radius, gravity, 17 Gs. Surface temperature, atmosphere. I don't see how far it is from where we are. But if we go out, right, that's about 1800 light seconds. Yeah, there are 4 gas giants. They're all about probably 900 light seconds away from the arrival star. And if we go back to the scanner, let's see, what exactly is this? I bet it's one of those signals. Yeah. What would you call these kind of signals? Just like emission signals and whatnot. All right. More of these emissions. The other thing is, yep. There's one. That's the high metal content world. There is another. It's a rocky body. Looks pretty. Wrong button. Should have been doing the mouse over thingy. I think there is something. You can see there is a blob. There we go. Another metal content world. High metal content world. There are 2 objects here. There's an icy body and something here. Another icy body. Let's see. We have discovered 9 out of 15. And what about the rest? Sometimes I find it's easier just to do this. Locking onto the target from the external panel, right? The nav panel. And use... Okay, it's right behind the star, isn't it? Would we be able to get any signals? Or did I just lock onto the star? It's a bit hard to tell. I think it's somewhere there. No, we didn't lock onto the star. We locked onto something that's unexplored. That's right there. I can see it now. It's a bit hard to tell. So you can't do the zoom because we're behind, it is behind the star. So let's just move around the star. Carefully. There we go. It's actually really close. Alright, let's do the scan. There are 2 things over here. Oh, actually, I want to visit that. That's a water world. C2-9 number 7. And there's something else. That is a high metal content world again. There are volcanoes on that too. No atmosphere, composition. I see. Alright, have we mapped everything in the system? There's still 4 more bodies we haven't mapped yet. Alright, let's see. If you know any way to do this faster, please let me know in the chat. So that is unexplored, that is unexplored. Okay, there are 3 things over there that's unexplored. Unexplored, not exploit. Words, they're hard. That's another gas giant. Nice. Looks pretty cool with rings. Damn it. I big thumbed my controls. Another gas giant. That looks really lovely. Activities, exploration, and mining. What does it mean? Does it mean it already have something? Let me double check with ChatGPT. What does activities at the bottom mean? Does it mean it's support, or there is already activity on that? Oops. Let's see. One more thing. Actually, a few more things. Right, we have seen that. Have we seen the one on the top? Oh, this is one of those signals, isn't it? Degraded emissions. There are still a few
System scan complete.
planets. And we have done all the system scanning. I'm guessing these are all emissions. Degraded emissions. Alright, after the system scan is complete, let's go into the system map. Oh, that is actually rather cool. Question is it colonizable? Let's see, if I take a screenshot of this. Aha. Okay, so the activities in that tab, it meant it telling you what the gameplay activities the game thinks are relevant for that body. Okay. Alright, so the body has characteristics that support these activities. Cool, cool. That is a cool looking system, for sure. How does it see it has 1,000 light seconds from arrival? Because I don't see that at all from the picture I send it. But here's a new picture that I want to send it. Here is what the system look like. No government, no state, no economy. Security level is anarchy. Right, this is much prettier than the early triple T tower system. Things ChatGPT like is rain gas giant, compact enough. Water world at 300. Huh. How do you know the water world is at 376 light second? And where is the water world? This is the water world, and How about we go and have a visit? And then we can visit these two gas giants. Let's see, where is the water world? Let's overcharge a tiny bit, and let's just slow down. And even that, we still went too fast. It is a big system. Patience. Another loop of shame, and then we will arrive there. I just want to have a look at this water world, because I haven't seen. And the other thing is, would you be able to land on a water world? So this is the water world. How far away is it from the star? And where is the star? Let's do a bit of filtering. We just want stars, asteroid planets, landfall planets, and stations. The star is 376 light seconds away. How does it know it? Nice progression, inner system, metal-rich world, outer system, ring gas giants, moons. Feels like a proper solar system rather than a random collection of rocks. And what ChatGPT doesn't like is still, it's a T-Tauri. I keep coming back to this, it's not a deal breaker, but if you gave me this exact planetary layout around a KOG star, ChatGPT says, I'd be much happier. ChatGPT, I don't care whether you are happy or not, I need you to explain why not T-Tauri. Planet 8, 9, 10, and 11, especially their moons. If one of the moon is orbiting close to a ring giant, that might be your winner. Imagine leaving the station and seeing giant rain planet filling half the sky, rain stretching across the horizon. That's the sort of location people remember. I see. But hey, this is pretty. This almost looks like Earth. That's like Australia. And my question being, can you land, let's just park right here, all right? Let's see. Does the system map thingy tells you whether this is landable or not? System colonization, market information, planetary information. It is water rich. Oh, this is unscanned, right? Actually, speaking of scanning, since we are right in space, we might as well scan it. But we might be getting a bit too close to the planet. Let's see. We just want really far away. And we want to get out of this view just in case we get too close and we go into orbital view. Orbital flight mode. Let's just get a little bit further away. And stop. How far have we mapped this? Right, we still need something over here on the back. It is a big planet. Okay. One more shot over there, and another shot over here, probably. Let's see how they do. The other thing is, we could... excuse me, my voice is not doing very well today.
By 50%.
The other thing is, we could actually just go around the planet and then shoot one more to cover the rest of it. That might be a better idea. Wait, I thought... Oh, it's over there. Alright, we'll go over there then. There's one more. It's like right there. How can we actually reach it?
Surface scan complete.
Okay, it is complete. Efficiency target bonus acquired. My question is now... let's see. Point of interest. Yeah, just point of interest. No point of interest on this thing. Okay, cool. Can we land on this? And why haven't we triggered the orbital glide thingy? We do have that little controller. I guess because it doesn't support landing, isn't it? Alright, let's move on. Before that, let me ask ChatGPT just to make sure. Can you land on that water world? Let's see. Can I give it the profile of the water world? These two are title locked, isn't it? That's interesting. Classic water wall that are not landable. All right. Currently can only land on airless worlds or thin atmosphere worlds or the sea. You cannot land on water worlds, Earth-like worlds, ammonia worlds, or gas giants. Oh, what makes this one special is actually this line, candidate for terraforming. Oh yeah, the body is a candidate for terraforming. You have mapped this planet. Pristine reserves. Active water-based chemistry and carbon water-based life. That's a pretty desirable world from an exploration perspective. For your colony hunt, think of this as a scenic landmark rather than a place to put the colony. The colony will likely to go onto a nearby moon, a rocky body, or a station orbiting somewhere nearby. A colonial station orbiting near a terraformable water world is actually quite a nice setup. Lore-wise, it gives the system a future jewel of the region vibe. Question, how many colonization sites does this have? I have actually no idea. Let's see. Let's just go and visit. Oh, actually, you can see the distance from me. All right, that's 1,000 light seconds away. Sure. Let's see. 1,000 light seconds that way. We probably want to go up to 200 C-ish, and then we can just cut off the overdrive. And then just fly there normally. This is a lovely looking gas giant, I gotta say. The planet ring is pretty cool. Gas giant. Number 8. And the other thing is, let's see, if we go into the system map, does it tell us anything? Class 3 gas giants have primarily hydrogen and helium atmosphere without distinctive cloud layers. Alright. We have not mapped this planet yet. Pristine reserves. And take a screenshot of that. Alright, the good, ring giant is genuinely pretty. Rings are thick and prominent. The blue-purple coloration stands out, yeah. You're only 1,000 light seconds from arrival, not 20,000 light seconds away. There are multiple ring giants in the same system. The less good, the giant itself isn't enormous in the sky from this position. You are orbiting the rings, which is cool, but the real jackpot is usually a moon of the gas giant. Land on the moon and look up. Then the gas giant would fill up 20 to 50% of the sky. Aha. Uh-huh. I don't think there are any moons, but there is a title lot. Let's see. If I take the whole screenshot, there is no moon, but a title lot. Another gas giant. They are title lock, right? Like, what does this line mean? Not necessarily. What you're saying is they're part of the same outer cluster, but that doesn't mean title locking. Oh, I see. So 8 and 9 are inside a common parental orbital group. In other words, they may be orbiting a common barycenter, making them a binary gas giant pair. Ooh, that's pretty unusual and quite cool. However, it does not mean title locking. Okay, I see. Let's head over to the other system, to this number 9 planet. And why can't I leave this view? Right. I didn't choose number 9 as my target. And where is that? It's right there. Alright. Cool. Do I want a little bit of boost? Sure. Give me a tiny bit of boost. Don't go too over. Oh. Oh, I was gonna say, number 9 doesn't have the ring, but it loaded the last second while we're flying over. This is a big system. Things are kind of far away from each other. And there's a lot of, like, planets and gas giants inside. I want a better view to take a picture. Actually, I haven't figured out how to activate the free camera suit yet. At least not with my current key bindings. I think I have mapped it to Control Alt Space. Nope, doesn't activate it. Alright, let's park right here. Screenshot. Fly to planet 8, then target planet 9 and see how large it appears in the sky. It's visibly huge. You have found something special if just a bright dot. Then the binary giant is more of a map curiosity than a visual attraction. Okay, can I put the dodec in orbit around 8? Have both 8 and 9 visible nearby. This is 9. Where is 8 now? 8 would be over there. So it's small-ish. It's not very bright. How's the skybox? Skybox wise, it's alright. It's some like systems have really nice skyboxes. Other ones are like fine. Actually, JB got confused. Actually, I flew over. They are 50 light seconds away. Sorry to confuse you. Alright, I think I want to go to the next system. Let's go to the next system. Where is the next system? Ah, this one. This one's actually really nice. It's in Swallows. BYD. Too bad BYD is not sponsoring this stream. Or this particular streamer. And how far away is that? It's like 116 light years away, but yeah, one small jump for us. Right, we want to see that. It's unclaimed. Okay. And actually, let me double check. Inara, and then we are searching for the nearest station. No other criteria, just searching for that. And yeah, there is 1, 10, 8, 10. There's quite a few. Project SimStar is also like 10 light years away from it. So we can colonize that from Project SimStar. And let's go. Let's go visit it. All right. One more thing before I leave the system. What do you need from me? What else do you need from me? For a full picture. Oh, that's why I feel so tired and balancing things, because I have put my Steam Deck on my lap. Construction site count. Open the colonization panel. Where do I open the colonization panel? I assume it's in the system map. Architect view. Oh, it's like that. Any landable moons in the system map? Expand 8, 9, 10, and 11. Do they have moons? Are they landable? Eight, 9, 10, 11. No moons. No moons around any of those planets. Rings, ring type, and ring mass. Metallic rings are a nice bonus. Where can I see the ring type and ring mass? Gravity, surface temperature, orbital period, semi-major, orbital. Doesn't say anything about the ring type, does it? It says Earth mass. Oh, planetary information. Aha, ring, right? Metal rich. That's a lot of mass. 8A and 8B. Oh, there are two rings. I feel like I should make a document, like a Google Doc for this. I'm just gonna take a screenshot, send it to ChatGPT, let it work out the details. Rocky, metal rich. Yeah, no moons. Metal rich. Okay, now I think I have enough data to judge the system fairly. Pros: terraformable water world, 3 ring gas giants, metal-rich rings on all 3 giants, actually 4 of them. Compact system layout, everything interesting within 3000 light second. Water world at only 376 light second, nice visual variety. Counts Titari star, no moons around the gas giants, and only 31 total sites. That last one is a big difference comparison to the other system that we were looking at. Total sites 45, triple stars, and although that doesn't have water world or ring gas giant, however, it does have high utility, less scenery. Yeah. When we first started looking at RS-U C2-9, I thought this might beat Code 285. Now that we have seen the site counts, no moons, Titari star, I think it doesn't quite get there. It's prettier, but not dramatically prettier. Although I gotta say, the other system is quite dry. It's just a bunch of rocks, literally just a bunch of rocks. This one has actually 4 ring gas giants. It's much prettier. Oh, actually, how about I go visit one more gas giant. And why can't I leave this system view? Nope, gotta do it like that. Alright, so one more visit before we leave the system. And how far away is that? It's about 300 light seconds away. Too far, too far. Let's just aim for a loop. Oops. Try to take a screenshot. Couldn't. That was a nice approach, though. Looks kind of boring. What I would do, I wouldn't colonize either. You started with 100 candidates. Now you have a mental benchmark. To beat it, a candidate should probably have 40 plus sites, water world or earth-like wall, ring giant, KGF, star, preferably a moon around a ring giant. Sure, that's the system I'll be hunting now. Honestly, I think you have done something valuable here. You have established a leaderboard leader. Every new system now you can compare directly against that. Well, we don't have 100 candidates anymore. We only have 4 because, wait. People tell me there is a key to select the next jump target, but I don't know. I don't have the key binded yet, so I'm gonna just do that. I know it's silly. And where do we get out of this system? That's not good, is it? That's not good at all. We're going through the ring.
Frameshift drive charging.
I think it should work.
Ready to engage. 4, 3, 2, 1, engage.
Let me stand up for a while, sitting down for long. Ooh. Oh, right. This is not the star we're looking for.
Frameshift drive charging.
And this other star, right? It's a G star, which means we can fuel scoop. And it has a 9 light second away metal rich body, 16 light second away high metal content world, 20 and 23 light second away metal rich body again. There's a lot of interesting things in this BYD system. It's a BYD system. High metal content worlds within 40-ish light second. A class 3 gas giant in 60 light second. There's a lot of interesting stuff. It's quite packed. And then around 1900 to 3000 light seconds, we have water world, high metal content, rocky body, gas giant, rocky body, gas giant, rocky body, rocky body. Plenty of things to go around. That's the system we're looking at. The BYD C1-3.
Ready to engage.
Engage. Engage the core. We actually accidentally scooped up a little bit of that star.
Taking heat damage.
This is it. We have arrived. And let's go into the FSS. view. Let's honk. Nice. Oh wow, there's quite a few things right about here. There are 27. Wow, 27, that's a lot. Ooh, that's a pretty gas giant. There's more. High metal content wall, which is basically a metallic rock, metallic wall. Anything over here? Anything else over here? I don't think so. That's something. That's just a signal. Oh, that's also just signals. Signals, signals, signals. They're more like noise. But that is something interesting. Actually, quite a few things. I'm excited. Oh, wow. That's a rocky body. And there's something else here. Another rocky body. And there's a bunch. Rocky bodies. One more. I think that's all in that view. But we do have more in this view. They're quite far away though. I can't tell how far away are they from us in this view. Can I? Can I? Don't think so. This system does look exciting. But it's just a bunch of rocky bodies so far. Ooh, there's one more thing over here. Actually, two more things. That's the other gas giant. It's pretty, but that one is gonna be quite far. We have discovered 18 out of 27. Right. The reason why I'm getting rid of this is exactly what I said. I want to get rid of them. I don't want to see all of them just like showing up in my scans to confuse me. But there is something right there. Ooh, maybe actually it's not just one. It might be two. It's quite far. This is number 11. Probably like 2,000 light seconds away. I thought there would be something else here. Not quite. Oh, actually. There is something right about here. A water world. They're not landable. They terraformable? I don't think so. Oh, there is something else here. That's a rocky body. It's not a moon. And there's still something. Right about here. Another gas giant. Cool. What about these two little signals? It's rocky bodies. And that's another rocky body. Is that like a moon? No, it's not a moon. And we still have 3 more signals to go through. Maybe it's behind the star, because I haven't looked over there yet. But since there are only 3 left, let's just target them like this. And they're really close, actually. But they are behind the star. That's why I haven't seen them. This does seem like a very layered system. Something should be here.
System scan complete.
Hey, we scanned everything. All right. Let's have a look at the system map. All right, let's say I am at a new system now. The BYD C1-3. What do you need from me to make recommendations? Wow, there are 60 slots. Oh, these are moons, isn't it? It's just far away. It's like 3,000 light years far away. There is one that's about 60 light seconds away-ish. That's pretty good, right? Got no idea whether this is good or not. Colonization site counts, fully zoom out system map. Okay. Water world details. Number 12. Number 12 is an water world. So it wants the details. Sure. Terraformable, distance from arrival, any moons? Pretty far. Not terraformable. Moons? Does it have moons? No moon. Ring body 8, 10, 11, 12. I think you're stuck. No, actually. It is 8, 10, 11, and 12. It actually remembers that from before. That's cool. Tell me ringed. Moons. Ooh. Ringed, yes. Mooned, yes. Even mooned. Alright, I'm gonna take some detailed pictures for ChatGPT. All ringed, all with moons. Alright, star type. Yeah, it's G. So, quick scoring guide. If Swirlies has 40 plus sites, yeah. Water world, yeah. Ring gas giant, yeah. G star, yeah. Compact layout ish. Then it may jump ahead of both previous systems. Alright, I'm gonna go and visit the first giant. This is like 60 light seconds away. That is like 2,000 light seconds away. What are these planets? Why do they have a blue ring? Does that mean they have an atmosphere? Let's see. Planetary information, sulfur dioxide. It does have atmosphere. It's just sulfur dioxide though. You can't breathe. Silicate Viper, that's not breathable. Yeah, they're just little rocky balls. burning little rocky balls. 100% metal. So many different sites. Quite cool. Oh, this changes a lot. I think BYD C13 has jumped into first place. It's a G-class star, has 61 construction sites, terraformable water world, 2000 light second. Oh, is it? Which one is the terraformable water world? Oh yeah, it is. Terrestrial water world with an active water-based chemistry. Does it not say terraformable, though? Okay. Where do you see terraformable water world? Ring giants, lots of moons, coronation slots around those moons. Giant blue ring planet. That blue giant number 12 is pretty. It is also pretty far away. Alright, one thing I had to go before leaving, inspect the moons of planet 12, not all of them, just one or two. Fly to one and look up. If planet 12 fills a huge chunk, it's a bit far away for a station to be 3000 light seconds away, right? Yeah. Also, 3000 light second away seems a bit far for a station. Gonna fly around and check things out. Let me know if there's anything you are curious about. Alright, let's fly towards the first ring giant. And how do I... Oh, there is a back button. That's only 59 light seconds away, which is pretty close. I'm gonna overcharge a little bit so we can arrive there pretty soon and kill off the speed. Kill it off. I hear someone snoring. It's my cat. It's my Princess Luna. She snores. She's a cutie. That is pretty. All right. First, gas giant with the moon by its side. Where is the moon? It was somewhere here. Wait. Let's see. System map. I kind of want to go and land on the moon, just to like have fun. C138A. This is a mouthful to read. C138A. That's C139. Oh yeah, the moon is right there. And what does ChatGPT say? Good catch, I don't see any evidence. It's terraformable. Yep, I think I subconsciously carried over. Yep, that's right. For station, I expect to actually use regularly less than 5 seconds. 500 light second is excellent. Less than 1,000, good. 1,000 to 2,000, that's acceptable. 3,000 light seconds, starting to become annoying. Yep. Moon views around planet 12. Can you fly to one of the moons 12 and see how big 12 appears? Why is this still so hang up on 12? Say 13, 8. Actually, I think it got confused. It got real confused. Number 8. This system is looking real good. Real good. BD dub 8 is only 62 light seconds away. Here is a new screenshot so you can talk with some sense basis. Yeah, it's ChatGPT. Once the context window gets long, it's a bit silly. Yeah, the pink-purple rain gas giant. Oh yeah, the 10. The 10 is a bit far away though. It's 2000. This one is not bad. Mm-hmm. I gave ChatGPT the updated stats, and it says Planet 8 is only 62 light seconds from arrival. That's elite tier convenience. Looking at your updated screenshots in a system 1 to 9, all packed inside 63 light second. Yeah. Yeah. Planet 8 is the ringed class 3 gas giant, and Moon 8A at 62.3. That's crazy convenient. You jump in and they're basically already there. What I like about number 8, the screenshot actually tells me something important. The moon is very close to the giant, not system map close, not 50 light second close, actual moon close. Of course, it is a moon. What you talking about, ChatGPT? That means if a colony can be placed on or around that moon, you likely get... Oh, actually, speaking of which, what we're trying to do is trying to fly over to the moon and see what does it look like from the moon's view. Wait, that's the giant. That's the moon. We can just do a fly around. Plus, I think just imagine, right? We're flying or ooh. Doesn't really have the best view. That's what it looks like from the moon. It's alright. So this is over the moon looking at the giant. View is okay, not spectacular, but utility good. Okay, I'm speaking broken English, but hey, you understand what I mean. ChatGPT does too. And the other thing is, I want to look at system map, and yeah, ooh, you can build one settlement on it, and you can build 2. I'm gonna guess that's space stations. Okay. The view is actually really nice if you come from the arrival star towards this gas giant. Now, what do we want to do next? We want to go over to probably the last one, because that's the furthest, and have a look at all the rings. So many different rings. So many, I mean moons actually. Not rings, but moons. And let's go. It will take a while for us to get there. But with the overcharged drive, we get there in about probably under a minute. We definitely have overshot it. Ooh, that's a lot of... Wow, that's a lot of rings. Oh yeah. Oh yeah, this is pretty. For sure, this is very pretty. I want to go to the other side and have a look. Oh, wow. Okay, for sure. This is pretty. It's big and bright and blue. And say, if I go to one of your moons... Oh, you are not landable, but you are. Where are you? Over there. A minor boost. Otherwise, we're like sucked in by the gravity field. Can I bump into you? I can. That is a moon. And where's the 13? Looks alright. And from one of the moons... Let's go to D. It's not far away. Where is D? It's right behind you. Okay. Let's go into Super Cruise.
Ready to engage. 4, 3, 2, 1, engage.
One more boost. still, it's quite far away. I don't want too much boost. Otherwise, this happens. Oh, by the way, I think the moon has its own moon. This one. From the moon's view, this looks alright. It's not that pretty, but still. The view is alright. It's not amazing. Let's have a look at a system map. I wish there is a view where you... Oh, yeah. So now we're on C. Or actually, we're on D. So these moons have their own moons. That's really cool. I kind of want to go back to the other ones to check them out, but I'm also a bit tired. I'm gonna take a break, all right? And I'll be back maybe in 5-10 minutes. Alright, we are back. Oh, I am loud. I'm actually quite loud, aren't I? Anyway, I do quite like this system. I think I might pick this system. Can't speak. Anyway, let's see. What are the rest of the choices? The next system is Paria Yuk IQYC4. It has a yellow-orange star, a K star, a metal-rich body, high metal content world. But I don't think I like that one so much because, but it does have gas giant with life. So we might as well go over there and have a look. The one after that, I don't quite like the next two systems because they don't really have. Ooh, we have been just traveling around this whole thing. They don't really have what was I trying to say? They don't really have a gas giant that's like nearby, near the arrival star. All right, let's see. Wow, this one is actually quite far, isn't it? It's about 200 light years away. But that's like 2 jumps. Easy, easy for the Caspian. I'll just go in there, having a look. Why not? There are only 4 of them. Hey, for people who are joining this stream, welcome. We're just doing a bit system shopping for colonization in this corner of the universe. I bought a dodec and just trying to find a nice system to plop it down and call it home. And probably just do some exploration with this as our base for myself and my friend. And just store all the ships and whatnot in this station. Kind of like a not so mobile fleet carrier.
Frameshift drive charging. Ready to engage. 4, 3, 2, 1, engage.
Huh, I like how the letters, they're just like shaking because the ship is shaking. I wonder if you have a sim rig, would you feel like it's bumpy? It's quite bumpy when you're doing the hyperspace jump?
Frameshift drive charging.
That is not our system. It's nearby, but we need to go a bit further down the line. One thing I love about this game is that it's so pretty. Just checking out the skybox of this system. I think most of the systems in this area, the skybox is quite similar. It's basically a dark background with a lot of stars. And then you can see the sort of the Milky Way, the rest of the Milky Way, because this whole game is based in Milky Way. There are 400 billion systems to visit. And you can go anywhere in the universe as you choose. You can do anything you want. You can do mining, you can do exploration, you can do hauling, you can do trading. All those little dots, right? They are 1-star system. And you can go to any one of them. All right, let's scan the system. Let's do a honky honky first. there are things that I can scan. How many bodies are here? 27. It's gonna take a while. I see. Something's here. Okay, these are the noise. There's emissions. Degraded emissions. There's definitely something here. We saw it. Wow, there are four things over here. Maybe 5 actually. Sometimes the adaptive zoom would fail. You just need to try again until it locks in. Okay. I remember there are more things over here. Rocky body. And a few more. Another rocky body. Another rocky body. How do I know it's a rocky body? Because I haven't moved my tuning, the little bar on the bottom. So if I haven't moved anything, then whatever is coming up should be similar type of sort of planetary bodies. Actually, nothing's over here. Let's see. There might be something behind the star. Yeah, these are just noise. Okay. What else? There's quite a few, quite far away actually. That's one big planet. Can't land on that, but it has 5 moons. Huh. Yeah. Actually, there's something close by. Let's see. Where are they? They are like right behind me. Because if you look at Clooney and the sea, right behind it, there is a little target scope. It's hard to see because of the sun. If we move around, right, and if we stop, you see that little blue dot in the target scope, which is right in front of me, means something should be right about here. It's a high metal content world. It's basically a metallic space ball. And what else? That's another one. I think this is part of the noise. Yarp. And we still got quite a few unexplored, and the sun is right. Well, it's not the thumb, it's the main star in the system, and it's quite hot right beside me. And I'm fuel scooping. Didn't realize I'm fuel scooping. There we go. There are 2 right about here.
Fuel scooping complete.
Thanks, Chip. a few icy bodies, and there's more. Another gas giant with ammonia-based life. Interesting, isn't it? A lot of icy bodies. We have discovered 20 out of 27. Oh, there's still one more thing. It's like right about here. Question is where? Because I'm not seeing it in that view. Oops. Supposedly it's like right about here. Alright, we have scanned 21 out of 27. And then that's the one thing that has 5 moons around it. That must be a ringed gas giant. Must be? Probably. There we go. Icy body. Just like yours. Right, 11 A, B, D. Yeah, these are the moons based on how they're named. Oh, this is a gas giant, but it's not ringed gas giant. It does have moons. All right. A, B, C, D. Where's the E? The E should be somewhere here. Let's have a look. Nope, just A, B, C, D. No E. I thought there were 5, but apparently not. Apparently not. That is that's so far away. Alright, I'm actually preferring the previous system. This is just too far away. $4,000 light second away.
System scan complete.
System scan complete. Alright, now we can have a look at the system map. Taking a few screenshots. The next system. Things a bit too far away, though. $1,500 light second away. They do have plenty of like moons around them, but you know, not particularly interested in this system. It's too far. Water world. High metal content, high metal content, high metal content. Metal rage. A lot of things, but a lot of things that's just too far away. K-class star is nice. Orange sunlight might be cozy, yeah. 39 plus 26 construction sites and settlements. 3 range gas joints, yeah, the bad. Everything interesting is 1500 to 2200 light second away. The life-bearing giants are all in the outer system. The moons seem numerous but not unusually large or close. No terraformable water walls jumping out. No obvious, wow, orbital configurations. Alright. I'm thinking of going to the next system already. But, just looking at the next system on paper, it's very much the same thing. It's like things are far away. Alright, let's get back to where we were, into the BYD system. And let's find the nearest station so we can park. I wonder though, can we land? Let's change the search landing pad to large. No, we can't land because we're too much of a bigger ship. What about medium? Yeah, this one lands medium-sized ships. Alright, so let's try to see for that specific system anywhere nearby can land my ship. 7, 12, 14, 14. The other thing is, let's go back one more step. Right. Let's see. Galaxy map. Oh, right. We probably want to go back to this place first. Actually, no. This place first. The BYD thingy. Let's bookmark it. And where is the 15 light year bubble? And where is that nearby station? So that's the one where we can start the colonization step. But we can't land. So that's why we are trying to find another system nearby where we can land. Let's mark this. So we can take another ship and going over to that and then sort of try to figure out how do we colonize that. Our ship is too big. Too big. Alright, let's fly over. Right, it's over here.
Frameshift drive charging.
4 jumps. Easy peasy. So our plan is go to where we're heading right now. That's not the system where we can colonize the system we want to colonize, but get into a smaller ship. Or actually, can I get a shuttle service so I can get into the next system? And then, should I get a shuttle or should I just buy a ship and sell the ship? Anyone on the stream? Anyone can answer that question? So basically, get into the shuttle, get into the next system, sort of land, not land, but, you know, get into that station so we can talk to the system architect to colonize things, and we can just put down our deposit. 25 million credits. I wish we have that kind of money in real life.
Frameshift drive charging.
2 more jumps. Alright, let me tell my friend. I saw the one of the two systems that I was gonna visit, and I think we will get the BYD system. Lol, BYD.
Frameshift drive charging.
Which is the BYD? This is the BYD. It's Wally's BYD C1-3.
Ready to engage. 4, 3, 2, 1. Engage.
Alright, flying over, trying to colonize it now. But my ship is too large for the station nearby, so... Yes, we can land. Holy shit! Sorry for the cursing, that's far away! 4,000 light seconds away. Oh wow. Oh wow. I wonder why though, like why this person? Oh, this is an interesting system. I see why they did it here. That is cool. Let's go and have a look. This person got a cool system. And that's why they put it so far away from the rival star. Is that... That's a gas giant, isn't it? Hey, Commander V has come online. And he's gonna try to finish bio. Wow, this system is cool. I see why he puts this thing here. It's 2 gas giant. That's pretty cool. I was trying to text my friend. Ooh, that's a nice skybox as well. I see. I see what you did there. Nice, nice. I was wondering why this space station is so far away from the star. Now I see. Actually, binary gas giant? Is that another gas giant? Not a binary system, just 2 planets around each other. That is cool. Hold on a minute. Let's drop down to sub-light speed. If I go into the system map, have a look. Where are we at now? Oh. Actually. I think this is a moon of that ringed gas giant. Wow, almost all the... Wow. This system is so cool. We got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. 7 ringed gas giants. Yeah, this system is cool. 7 ringed gas giants. We have 1, 2, 3, 4. We have 4, but we have a lot of other stuff too. Eh, it's alright. Alright, gotta press the back button and somehow we entered the other thing. Alright, let's get to the station. Disengage. I think it's the other side. And let's do the auto docking sequence from my stream deck. Woo! Don't bump into anything, autopilot. Wow. See? Told you don't bump into anything, autopilot. Shouldn't trust autopilot. Alright. Let's dock and try to figure out how do we get to the other station so that we can start the colonization effort. Oh, this station just says welcome. It doesn't say the station's name. Alright, I bumped into the station. Do I need to pay the fine? Nope. Nothing. So if you just join the stream, I actually have found a system that I want to colonize, but this ship is a little bit too big, so I can't actually get to there. I'm thinking, should I... Whoa, what's happening with the sound system? Should I buy a smaller ship just to fly over there? Or should I just use the shuttle service? Let's try the shuttle service. And for people who are online, who are able to give us some tips on this, what is the easier way to get myself to the other station? Is it buying a smaller ship, or is it using the shuttle service? The other thing is, we need to think about the station name, because you can actually customize it. Alright, let's see. That way. Different stations have different orientations when you go into the hangar. Oh, hey! Not a question you can answer. You don't get to choose where your first... You don't get to choose where your first station goes. Why do we need a smaller ship to start colonization? Because I am in a Caspian, which is a large ship. And the reason for why I need a smaller ship is the station that can start the colonization doesn't have a large landing pad, so I need a smaller ship. Where do you want to go today?
Apex Interstellar.
Yeah, I want a local shuttle. Actually, maybe not a local shuttle. Maybe a long-range shuttle. So yeah, so that's the system we want to go to. And I thought there is a station somewhere. Here. Yeah. It is a station. Station distance is 1,000 light second. It's a... Oh, that is a cool system. I was wondering, yeah, where is that station? Oh, that's much cheaper than I thought.
That's perfect. Thank you for flying Apex Interstellar.
Thank you. Let's just go over to my shuttle. Cannot interact. Shuttle is preparing for departure. By the way, welcome to the stream. Let's just wait for a little bit for our shuttle. Hey, it's ready. Yes. I find this step a bit odd. You have to step into the lift yourself. Every time, somehow I'm just like expecting the game would put myself into the lift and then get myself out of the lift. Hey, it's a shuttle. It's an adder. What about a minuser? It's a math joke. All right. I'm not flying the ship. Question is, oh, that's our captain. That's cool. There is actually someone in this ship with us together. Now we can go over to the other system and let's see. It's a minor faction. It's got Celestial Light Barricade? Barricade? No, Barricade. System colonization is part of that. It's a high-tech economy, industrial, and extraction. It's a medium outpost. Let me have a look at this Celestial Light Brigade. Brigade? How do you pronounce this? Spell? Brigade. 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 It is a major typical military formation that typically comprises 3 to 6 battalions plus supporting elements. I see. It's a military term. Whoa. They fly pretty fast. pretty rough too. Alright, once we are over there, we can start the colonization process. This is actually a really fast way to get around, at least locally. I just wish we're traveling faster. We can't boost, can we? So, for people who are just joining, we have found a system we want to colonize, and our ship was too big to land on this specific station where it's right nearby to colonize our system. So we are taking a shuttle from a nearby system where we can land, and we're coming over to this outpost to start our colonization effort. Actually, without the ability to fly your own ship, just waiting around is a bit boring. I wonder though, does our system have resource extraction site? But there are plenty of systems around, like this one. They have these things. Plus, we have ringed gas giants. So I assume if you have rings, you can mine, and you can have resource extraction sites. Let me double check. So, let me start a new thread. For colonization, can you pick the first station where they are? Double checking with both ChatGPT and Claude. I wish we can. No, you don't get to choose an existing station as the first station. You misunderstood me. For colonization, you pick the first station as where they are. Somehow ChatGPT misunderstood my question. You can't choose a location. The first station spot is pre-selected for each system. You can see it in the system map view before you claim the system. It appears as a circle with a flag inside it. Oh. Okay. Disembark. So when you are scouting system to claim, you can check that flag marker on the system map beforehand to see where the colonization ship will end up parking, which matters a lot since some system place it annoyingly far from the entry point. Huh. Alright, let's go back to the previous thread. Good colonization systems for the BYD. Where would our first station appear? Oh, this is much a smaller system. I mean, station. The first station will not appear at the start. The colonization system picks a body. Then the first construction appears in orbit of that. My guess will most likely... Ooh, it actually popped me out of here. Most likely first station candidate would be that, and that. You don't get to choose a moon and build there immediately. The first colonization construction site is generated by the colonization system. After that, additional sites expand outwards. Okay. Right, we need to access...
You'd like to earn some credits. You might have to...
That's the apex. Actually, I don't know. Well, we have the terminal, so we can access everything we want to access. Also, that dodec, you need to build up 6 spare tier 2 build points to be able to place it. But I bought a dodec from the Arcs shop, and I've seen someone. Administrative contact? No. Interstellar factor contact? Mission board? And I saw someone like 2 days ago. They did exactly the same thing. Do I not have the what would you call it? Colonization thingies
I've got you covered.
if I'm underground.
You don't want to be caught unprepared.
No! I see the terminal. I see the bar.
Are you looking for work?
No, I'm looking for the colonization person. That's the bar.
Gonna get you, Commander.
The stress is just too much.
We are back.
How would you like to earn some credit?
I'm lost. To be honest, this is the first time doing all this.
You've got a gun, right? Can I talk to you about something?
You are not the person that I want to talk
Just don't know
to.
what I'm gonna do. I understand. Sorry to bother you.
Gotta be able to buy the system beacon that will be deployed from your ship. I checked, and supposedly we should have. Oh, okay. I picked my fines. No bounties. Fines are paid. I don't have the contacts page. Trade, intel, codex. Sure, I'll get that. Bounty vouchers, fines. Hand yourself in. I'm not a criminal yet. I don't see the page that allows me to do contact. And I can't buy a ship here. Yep. So,
Welcome to Apex Interstellar. The first step.
well. So I should have just stayed where I was. And bought a ship to travel. And then just trash the ship. Or just buy a ship that I really want to get.
That's perfect. I've got
Goodbye.
trip.
Lesson learned. It won't be available on foot? You mean the colonization contact? I thought it would be, but I have only been playing this for like 3 weeks, so I don't know much about this game. Hey, another adder. I wonder whether it's the same person that will be taking me back to my own ship. Should have got a smaller ship. It's Uma. Hey, Uma. Are you the same person? You look like the same person that took me here. I didn't get your name the first time, though. Darn it. Gotta go back to the space station before, like the previous one, and then buy a smaller ship and travel here. How far away is this station? It is 13 light years away. So as long as a ship that can travel about 15 light years, that's fine. No, sorry, no. My mistake. Can I use any of the panels? I cannot. Nope. Right. That the station where I parked my ship is 17 light years away. No, that's not right. Okay, I am confused. I'm a bit hungry and I'm a bit confused. That's okay. Let's see. That's the one we are going to. We need to go there, but we want to find a station with a large landing pad. Nielsen Ridge. Yep. It's only 7.4 light years away. Okay. I got really confused. Yep, no colonization if you aren't in a ship, sad face, buy any piece of junk that has the range to get to your target. Yes, that's what I'm planning to do. Thanks. Well, gotta learn some things the hard way, especially in this particular game. Wow, that is a slow approach. Right, I forgot. Nielsen Ridge. This station is about 4,000 light seconds away from the arrival star. And if I remember correctly, I can check this flag marker on the system map. I do have a bunch of images, but I forgot which one. I think it might be that one. So for this system, where would it be our first station? It's a tier 3 dodec. Looking at your system map for... Oh, actually, nope. Sorry. Wrong. It's the yellow one past the last joint. No, 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 you are not right. That's not right. Such a slow approach. Much better in my own ship. Need a SCO drive. Supercharge optimized. Frame shift drive. SCO FSD. That's a mouthful to read. Not much of a view, in this adder ship. By the way, really appreciate you being here. Alright, let's see. Let's double check. I got a dodec from ARX store. Start colonization. Do I need anything in a system? I need anything other than that? Because I remember that system that I saw. That's literally the first thing that's being popped into that system. There's nothing else being built before that. Good timing. The dodec situation is actually pretty interesting, and there are a few things to know. what the dodec ARX purchase gives you, it grants an instant build credit which can be used to complete construction once. You don't need to haul the materials. It also unlocks the construction rights for additional dodec builds in the future, though system economy point costs still apply. Once built, it provides the human tech broker service. What you still need to do to start colonization: go to a system colonization, contact at the station, pay the credits, register your claim. That claim lasts 24 hours. You then travel to your chosen system, deploy a system colonization beacon. This is done via the system colonization suite, a built-in module on all ships, similar to the Discovery scanner. So the steps roughly, yep. One important caveat from the community: the dodec still requires you to spend system colonization, system economy points for it, even with the free token. So you're skipping the material haul, not the economy point requirement. What does that mean? All right. Let's ask. What does that mean? So you got the hard part sorted. You still need credits to register the claim to start. The Caspian isn't going to be your hauler. Of course it's not. Good question. I should clarify. The quote from my last response was actually misleading. Here's what's actually going on. Yeah. It says basically you need to build smaller stuff first to unlock the ability to build bigger stuff. So normally you'd need 6 tier 3 points to place it. But here's the key thing Claude got wrong. If you are placing the dodec as your first primary station in a newly claimed system, you do not need the 6 tier 3 points. The point requirement is bypassed for the primary pot slot. Okay. Sure. Alright. So Tetsumi on YouTube says it means you have to build up enough facility to get 6 points needed for dodec. From the research, at least from what Claude is telling me and from what I've seen, it seems you can skip it. I'm not sure whether that's a recent change, but you know, I got a dodec. Let's try it out. Getting into the elevator. And getting out of the elevator. Right, what we're doing here is we're trying to go back to my ship. Caspian! I'm back, Caspian! I miss you! Oh, right, I gotta walk into the freaking elevator. We need a ship that has SCO drive, so we can just go faster. And it needs to be able to jump for 8 light years, and preferably cheap. It's complicated? Yeah, anything in Elite Dangerous, if it can be complicated, it will be complicated. Alright, Starport Services. I don't think this system is that close to the system that I want to colonize. It's the BYD system, which is this one. It's just a tad out of the colonization bubble, but I mean, I know 15 light years, yes. That cannot be claimed because it's too far away. Of course it cannot be claimed. What I'm thinking. Let's go to the shipyard. Ooh, actually, I have a pre-Lynx Highliner. It flies about 16 light years. It's free. It's pre-built. Nope. Oh, that's great. It has a SCO frame shift drive. All right, use this. Wait, hold on. How big is this ship? Good question. That landing power, no. Landing pad requirement is large. What about my own ship? Lynx Highliner, is it? Lynx Highliner landing pad requirements. A medium pad size, sure. And that system, right? The progress one. Landing pad is medium sized. Alright, supposedly we can use the Lynx Highliner to get there. Let's launch. Let's go to the system map. Let's go to this system nearby. Oh, a friend is present at this station. I wonder who. Ah. Yeah, my friend V, he is at C2-15. Okay, not as agile as the Caspian. Almost bumped my head into the station. Anyway, let's go. Boost. Oh, right. I need to pull up my landing gear, doesn't it? Right. It's a medium. Yeah, thanks. Not sure about if you can deploy the dodec as your original station. My landing point was... Ow! Did I run into someone, or did someone run into me? Yeah, I can fly. I was texting and flying, which definitely is not something you should be doing. Not sure about if you can deploy the dodec as your original station. My landing point was in a useless orbit. Because is it really far away? Alright, let's see. Shield is regenerating, and we just want to... Oh, right, that station is really far away. It's like 4,000... Wait, this is the thing. Let's just give me the stations. Thank you. Oh, this one is not that far away, actually. It's just 1,000 light seconds away. Boost! Boost me! That's a reference to Brooklyn Nine-Nine. Alright, more boost. Oh, it's still cooling down. Actually, we are flying pretty fast. We are getting there pretty easily. Alright. Lynx Highliner. You seems like a good ship. A little bit too fast. Now, where is our station? Oh, actually, it's an outpost. Should be somewhere right about here. Yeah, I didn't know you cannot pick your first stations position when you start colonizing. I had a misconception where you could pick it. Almost there. And you can see the station is actually flying through this star. And it's getting away from us! And it's time to engage my auto-docking sequence.
Docking request granted.
I programmed like a sequence of keys on my Stream Deck, so whenever I press it, it just activates, and it does all that for me. Really love it. I think I've been talking about it every time I do this. And we're docking at this outpost.
Landing gear deployed.
Now, where are we?
Docking successful.
Yeah, C2-15. Starport services. Contact. System colonization. Begin a new claim. That. BYD. Configuring the primary port. It's a starport. It's a dodec. We don't want any truss. C133 dodec starport. No layout. Where is my... Ooh, actually. Details, colony. Can I see the system map? I can. Ah, so it will be orbiting around. That's the primary port. Oh, that's what it's talking about. That's the little flag. Oh, I wish that little flag is like here. But, I mean, it's a nice little metal rich world, metal planet. Right, interesting. I didn't know that. I really wish the primary port is somewhere else. Now, question being, should I do more research? Should I find more systems? Or should I just take this one? Let me ping my friend. Was hoping to get one of the giant gas giant. Yeah, metal rich with no ground facilities. See that little flag? That's where the primary, which our space station would be. You knew? Hmm. Hmm. It's just what the system picks for us. Wondering, do we settle on this or find another system? Metal ridge, large metallic core, plenty metallic ores, even at the surface. Yeah, but you can't build. Well, can you land? I'm actually curious. Planetary information, no atmosphere, 100% metal. Doesn't say whether it's landborne or not. There are just too much information in this. Mining is therefore very efficient, so these walls are highly valued. Sure, but you can't build. Oh, that sucks. Thought that can be planned anywhere, but all other stuff looks good. Yeah. That sucks. I was really hoping we would be making a decision by now, and we can just find a home to plot down. And we can't choose our primary port. This is BYD. Elite Dangerous cannot pick primary port. Colonization. In 2025, people said you can choose any station. Oh, it's not weird. Can you select what port to have as a primary port in a system? In a newly colonized system lets you choose? No, it doesn't. I got a level 1 outpost spawn at a spot where I'd love to build a Coriolis instead, so I'd really like to demolish it. Nope, primary port's location is fixed for each system and cannot be changed. When looking at an unclaimed, it will tell you where the primary port slot is. That kind of sucks. Yeah. Primary in this case doesn't mean anything, does not function differently from other ports. You are forced to build the initial colony in a fixed slot. You cannot choose yourself where to build it. You should always build an outpost unless you have a really good reason. The only way to get a Coriolis there is to build it as an initial colony with its horrible plus 40% price markup and awful stats. If there is any consolation, it's the initial colony slots are usually placed in a far-slung, kinda lousy spot where you would not want to build anything large anyway. Did you DSS the planets? Yes, I did. I did DSS. Well, no, not every planet. I haven't DSS the planets yet. I only did FSS. Haven't done the DSS. Darn. Now I want a pretty primary port location. Alright, my friend says, okay, let's search. We can always get this one next. For sure. For sure. This can be our backup. So, I'm probably gonna wrap up the stream. I need some fuel for my biological system. And I guess what I've been learning is that colonization is, especially with this, with the primary port, and especially, let's see, if we get out, if we say configure the primary port, it will just be an outpost. Say it will be an industrial outpost. It's a Vulcan. And when you get rewarded for the construction points, right? But you need all those materials. Hold, which I don't want to do. And I already have a dodec. So that's why we want a dodec. Because we're building a dodec directly into a system, that's why I want a nice system with a nice primary port. Ideally on one of the... I was really hoping... Oh, not this one. I was really hoping we could go for this gas giant. Even though it only had one moon, but it's very close by. It's only 62 light seconds away from the arrival star. Yeah. Which is why you spent a week getting 6 billion credits for a fleet carrier. To help to build the starports or outposts, yeah. That's much easier with a fleet carrier that I heard. We might do some more scouting of the nearby systems. I think now I know what I'm looking for. It's easier to widen the search criteria in some areas, but narrowing down. For example, I want ringed gas giant within probably 100 light seconds. And the other things I don't really care that much about. Go into the system, scan it, and then checking out the architect view, making sure where we have the primary starport, and then we can start from there. So, to summarize, we didn't find a home system today. We found a good candidate. And we'll come back to this probably later. I'm not sure whether today. I might do something else later today. But yeah, now we understand the process better. We can try do something else. Do something more efficiently. Gonna widen our search parameter like distance from where we are, but narrow down gas giant within 100 light seconds. We go check system out and see where the primary starport is. If we can get a primary starport on a gas giant, great. And Tetsumi on YouTube said, I built the outpost in a Panther, then worked out how much work I would have to do to deploy the dodec where I wanted it. Anyway, I think this is the end of the stream. We're ending soon. And I'll be back for more researching and for more like intel gathering. Hopefully you have enjoyed today's stream. If you like what you see here, give me a follow on Twitch, a subscribe on YouTube, and I'll be doing more of this kind of exploration, colony building in Elite Dangerous. And thank you very much for being here and watching and chatting. Really appreciate that. Nicholas out.